a lot of times call asking about what the penalties for a domestic violence charge might be. And I will tell you, there's a lot of levels of domestic violence. We have a misdemeanor domestic violence charge, and that charge can carry up to 90 days in jail. All of our domestic violence charges, if you're convicted, carry a penalty or a collateral consequence, I guess, of never being able to own a firearm again while that charge is on your record. It also, another collateral consequence of DV can be housing. Some apartment complexes, that's one of the questions they ask, and you're excluded from being able to live in certain complexes if you've had a domestic violence conviction on your record. Then we have our more serious domestic violence charges. A second-degree charge can carry up to 3 years in prison. A first-degree domestic violence charge can carry up to 10 years in prison, and our most serious domestic violence, which is domestic violence in a high and aggravated nature, can carry up to 20 years in prison. So there's a really wide range in domestic violence, but like I said, all of them carry some collateral consequences. All of them also carry the potential to require a certain amount of anger management with the conviction. Now, I'll tell you, when we are representing folks for domestic violence, one of the things we look at doing with the prosecutor is potentially getting a dismissal in exchange for counseling or anger management. It doesn't happen in every case, but that's something we look to do sometimes in some cases. But even if you're convicted and you don't have an attorney involved that's trying to mitigate for you, you can still end up having to do classes and having a conviction on your record. So lots of different potential consequences for domestic violence.